Hey my people, I decided to finally make another video letting you guys know that I passed, and I'm super excited. I'm on the truck. I've been on the truck for a day now, and yeah, so what took so long for me to finally get on the truck is that they put me with a trainer that was on medical hold, and that's even though I asked for the quickest possible trainer, as far as getting out on the road. So I don't know if it helps, but I didn't want a smoker, and that's the only thing that I really cared about. I just didn't want somebody who smoked. Meanwhile, it was people being super picky in my orientation class who left before me. It was a whole new orientation class by the time I left. So I was one of the last people to leave. I don't know if it just was meant to be that way or what, but yeah, so they can put you with the trainer who's not quite ready to leave yet, and you can request for a new trainer, but who's to say that you won't be waiting even longer. So my trainer was on medical hold for some type of sleep apnea machine, and also he had a ticket that he forgot about. So after he got released off the medical hold, he had to take care of a ticket that was $300, and so yeah, that's finally taken care of, and I'm on the truck, and I think we're going to California or Colorado. I don't care if we're going to Mexico. I'm just excited to be on this truck. So here's a quick little, I guess, my angel right there, man, view. So it doesn't probably look like a lot of room, but I have enough room. I'm not about to show myself stretching out, but I have enough room to literally stretch out. I'm 5'5". I don't know if that helps. I have more than enough room to sleep comfortably. I slept so good last night. Now in the daytime, even though he has the what do you call those, the sun blockers, it's kind of hot in here, so I have on shorts and I'm good right now. But in the nighttime, it feels so good. It'd be so cold on this truck, and I'm happy about that because I am a cold sleeper. I don't like being freezing in the daytime, but I love being freezing at night, so that works. My trainer has, I don't know if I should just be showing his stuff like that up close, but he has a microwave, a refrigerator, thank you Jesus, a coffee maker, and he has snacks galore. He has healthy snacks, and I brought my own snacks and fruits and stuff too, but he has a lot of fruits. His refrigerator is packed out with food, and he's very kind. He said if I want to help myself to anything. Ooh, he got chocolate. I'm a chocolate fiend, so I was happy when he was you can have those chocolates. It's 2 big king size bags of the Reese's peanut butter cups, because one of the loads or whatever was, it had a what am I trying to say, damage. So when there's a damaged load, we can kind of take the stuff and either eat it, or I think I said this in a video before, we just can't sell it. So I'm excited about getting chocolate loads because I will never have to buy chocolate. But yeah, so what I'm doing right now is just using my time wisely. I was reading through papers that I got from orientation. So the Alliance little pamphlet, my trainer or my counselor information. Also, I was supposed to keep checking in, but once you get assigned to a truck, you don't have to check in like that. This is how they do you. Monday through Friday, you have to check in 4 times a day, and they try to say, oh, if you miss a check-in, you might not get paid. And while you're sitting waiting for a trainer or whatever, you're getting $75 a day, and you get paid every Friday, but the payroll ends every Wednesday. So they make it seem like you have to check in 4 times a day, which is 8:30, 10:30, 1:30, and 4:30. And 4:30 they give you lunch and you leave. They give you lunch, but I don't know if you want their lunch. You can ask for a meal ticket, or some days they just willingly give meal tickets out instead of getting served lunch by the Mexican ladies. And that's not to be racist or anything. I love Spanish people, but they don't really put love into the food. So whatever it is that you're eating, you probably not gonna like it. People complain even though they still eat that food. I personally just went to the store. I used the company card, and I got some stuff from Walmart because that food tastes like jail food. So one day they had enchiladas and rice. I probably ate 3 bites of the rice and tried a little piece of the enchiladas, and I was good. The next day they had they had taco salad or fake nachos, whatever you want to call it. They had spaghetti one day. The spaghetti and meatballs was probably the best option, but still it was like, and even people like put all kind of seasoning, salt and pepper and hot sauce on top. That don't fix it. What else? It was like, it was something else that was like, y'all can't be serious. Oh, chicken fried steak. Now that I've been to jail 2 times, but it was only for 1 day each time, and it was for some, anyways, it wasn't that serious, but like it tasted like jail food. The chicken fried steak, when you cut it open, it don't even look like something you're supposed to eat. Like, it legit looks like dog food. I just ate the sides that day, or those days, because they're gonna serve you the same thing over and over. So they have good mashed potatoes and peas if you like peas and green beans. But other than that, you're not gonna wanna, you might want to come prepared. That's if you come to Stevens. Yeah, so Stevens, I would call them like a last resort. Like, I'm trying to just hurry up and get my CDL. Well, not even hurry up, because I started from scratch here, and this is my, what, 6th week with them. So I started the week of July 15th. Like, that was like my first day of orientation or something. And yeah, this is my first week on the road. So I wouldn't say you're gonna quickly get it, but obviously it's gonna be worth it however you get your CDL, because you can move on from wherever you want to at that point once you have that. I don't know, it's kind of like, if you do move on, they make it seem like you gotta hurry up and pay them back or set up some type of payment plan. One of my classmates, Drew, shout out if you see this video, Drew, real cool dude, older cat, he actually got kicked out after orientation because of some shit that happened 5 years ago, y'all. 5 years ago. Like, y'all shouldn't even be penalizing me for that. This wasn't 2 years ago, like maybe even 3, but 5 years ago they kicked him out after orientation. That's some slick stuff that Stevens did, because I think if you leave before orientation, you're not like obligated, because you didn't sign the contract, to pay them back. Maybe, I don't know, but after orientation they like dead on put it on your whatever they put it on so other companies could see, because he tried to go to CRST and they have a no compete with Stevens. So I guess you have to like really do your research and call them up and like basically tell them the truth, because he was damn near about to like drive there, and they had like $1,000 sign-in bonus or something, and he got to the point where he was about to leave and they said, no, we can't accept you because we have a no compete. So I guess it might be just with like major companies, but it's so many companies out there to where you kind of don't even have to stress about that. So yeah, I've just been trying to make the best of my time in the meantime. My trainer seems really cool. He's a 40-year-old black man with dreadlocks, from Denver, Colorado, and I'm so looking forward to going to Denver. I've never been to Denver or like west of, so I'm so looking forward to going to California, Vegas. Like, I'm looking forward to going anywhere. I just want to get these 240 hours done. Looking at my little notes so I can stay on track, because ADHD. Stay on one step ahead, because people will stop you and talk to you. I don't know if it's just because I'm a girl or whatever, but they will stop and tell you like their whole life story and their experience and stuff. So I kind of got a feeling that everybody don't really like Stevens, but they thugging it out basically, whether they stay for 6 months and go to Tanker or just stay to pay them off and leave. But this older white guy was telling me, shout out to Joe Johnson, I think that's your name. He was telling me that the trainers get told to basically make it hard for you in the beginning. Like, I don't know if this is all the trainers, but it did seem like my trainer like followed this step when I first met him, because he didn't really seem interested in like training me, even though we had a really good conversation. Like, I just found myself having to like do the most talking, and I'm not really that talkative. You probably can't tell because I'm like running my mouth, but I'm not really that talkative type of person. I'm a listener, and I speak when whatever is good for me to say something, like I feel like it's worth saying. But yeah, so anyways, I had to like chase my trainer down, ask him, hey, like, can we talk? Or hey, like, can I get on the truck now? Hey, can I have the key to the truck so I don't have to keep chasing you down? But like, back to Joe Johnson was saying that, because he's like done with training, about to get his truck right now. He was like, the counselors or whatever, the higher ups will tell the trainers, like, make it hard for them at first so you can see what their breaking points are or something, so that when y'all do like get out on the road, you can know how to handle them or something. Me, the way I look at it, I'm not no kid. Like, I don't break easy, so you don't have to try to break me, because you're gonna be trying forever. We was at the yard for a whole week because he was on medical hold. Like, if that didn't break me, Because I told him from jump, before I even knew he was on medical hold, like, I'm ready to get started. I like to drive, so you don't have to worry about me being lazy or nothing. And a lot of trainers will hear that and they probably think, oh, well, that's what all the students say or whatever. But I promise you, I'm not like none of your other students. Like, can we just get on this road so I can prove you wrong? But my trainer literally, like, was smiling in my face, but then he would go ask, like, somebody that he seen me hanging around or something. He would go ask him, hey, how's Dominique? Like, what's she like? Is she really like this or something? First of all my friends gone already. Like, you asking the wrong people that's still here. Like, they barely know me. So you asking them how I am, they're going to tell you, like, I'm happy because I'm a happy person. But why does it take you going to them? Like, why you can't just... Anyways, I'm probably, like, overthinking it or something. But I was saying that to stay one step ahead. Like, make sure you are studying. I know a lot of people probably don't even open this book after they get it, but I feel like I'd rather, like, get a gist of knowing. And I ain't saying I'm about to read it like the Bible, but I see myself reading this whole book. I mean, I like to read, but it's only, well, it goes by letters, so I can't really tell how many pages it is, but it's not that hard. Like, I'm pretty sure over the 6 weeks time, I'm gonna read this whole book. But I just rather, you know, not look stupid out here in these streets. I'm trying to know things. This is specifically what I want to talk about, and then I'm probably going to be done with this video. The different levels of this training. So this is how they get you. They say it's up to 6 weeks, but people have taken, and they told us it's an orientation, 2 months. Like, of course, they don't want you to take that long. They want you to hurry up and get off the truck and start making them more money. But I'm trying to be done in a month. I'm trying to be done in 30 days. Like, I just don't want to prolong this. I feel like this is the last step to... to doing, like, my best at what I came here for. I didn't come here to be trained for the longest. I came here to get trained, and of course I'm gonna grasp on to and, you know, take advantage of every day, but I'm trying to rush through this. Like, I'm trying to be done. So that's why I'm in here looking over these papers and studying and stuff. So the studying isn't over after you test. Like, it keeps going and going, and it keeps going even after I get in my own truck. Well, even though I'm a team job, but I understand that I'm gonna always be learning, but I just rather kind of be one step ahead. Anyways, so level 1, oh shoot, this is for the quizzes. This is not even, oh, here it is. The minimum requirements by level. So level 1, it says 7-day minimum. You have to have 30 hours logged, so you have to be driving for 30 hours. Whether you drive slow and get them hours, or whether you driving fast and you I don't know, just get them hours, get the 30 hours. You have to have all your quizzes done. You know, Steven sends you buku quizzes throughout each week level. So level 1 was 30 quizzes. Level 2 probably gonna be 50. Level 3, I guarantee you, is 60. Like, it's a lot, but it's not a lot. Like, it's more time consuming than anything, because like I said, you can just let the video play, take the test at the end, screenshot or write down the questions that you got wrong, or write them all down so you remember, and then just go let the video play again and do it that way. Get it all right the next time, move on, because some of these videos is like 8 minutes long, some of them are only a minute long. So it kind of just depends on how you want to. Do you really want to learn that way? Are you a video learner, or are you a hands-on learner? I'm a hands-on learner, and I learn how I learn. So I'm sitting here reading this book, and then I'm gonna learn the most when I'm out there on the road, obviously. But videos ain't gonna help me none. I'm not gonna remember much from the videos. Anyways, level 1, your trainer has to sign off on. And level 2, 7-day minimum, so that's days 8 through 14. You have to have 35 hours logged. So at that point, after level 2, you'll be at 65 hours out of the 240. And you have to do your quizzes. Level 3, 7-day minimum, day 15 through 21. You have to have 40 hours logged. So at the end of level 3, you should be at 105 hours. And you have to start doing your trip planning on your own. And what else is different? Your quizzes, blah blah blah. Okay, level 4, 45 hours logged, so each level is like 5 more hours. But if you're doing your 10 hours a day or whatever, you should be good to go. And I told my trainer I'm trying to drive literally as much as possible. So yeah, level 4, you should be at 150 hours at the end of level 4, and you'll be doing all the paperwork by yourself. So all that you should basically be able to run the whole truck at level 4. And level 5, you should be at 195 hours. Yeah, and level 6, you should be at 240. I'm just trying to see what's different on each page. on each level. But it is what it is. Like, oh, the mountains, they say you have to have a northeast zone mountain and a west coast mountain, one with and one without the Jake brake. My trainer told me he don't know how to go down the mountain without the Jake brake, because we're in an automatic, even though we both tested out in manual or whatever. Majority of the people have automatic trucks, so it is what it is. But he said he don't know how to do it without Jake brake, so I guess we both gonna be learning on our own at that point, because Stevens has it to where they can track your truck, so they know what you're doing. Like, if the Jake brake is off, like, they're gonna tell me, no, you didn't do it without the Jake brake, so go back and do it again. And I don't need that. Like, I need to come back at the end and be completely done so I can get on the truck and start making this money. I don't need Stevens to tell me I'm gonna go back out. And I've heard, like, sitting in the counsel's office, you're gonna see a lot of people come in who coming back for their trucks or coming back for a safety talk, or got kicked off the truck with their trainer and they getting a new trainer. But, like, I've seen people, like, get turned around because they either had like 239.5 hours. How you got to go back on the truck with a trainer because you didn't realize that they want those 240 hours? Or it'll be like you didn't do it without the Jake brake, so you got to go back. I don't need that. So I'm trying to get everything done. They say 2 major mountains. Yeah, travel eval, you got to get signed off, everything. They give you an orange folder at the end of orientation. You got to carry that around with you all day, every day, and you got to bring that back and hand it in to be able to go to grad class. So I think that's all I wanted to talk about, and I will be making another video as soon as I can, probably like after my week 1 is done, after my week 2 is done, whatever. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, that's all. I'm so excited for this. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing. I hear a lot of people complaining and just saying all their bad experiences, but you got to understand, like, you signed up for this. Then nobody hold a gun to your head and say, hey, go to Stevens and get this CDL. Like, there are other options. There are other ways. I wish I could have got it on my own, like went to the DPS, paid somebody to help me in their truck, pass the test, and then go out. But I mean, everything happens for a reason. I met great people out here. I have no complaints. Like, as far as, I do have complaints about Stevens, like, it's unprofessional as hell, but you know, I make the best of life situation. So that's just me as a person. If you're not like that, you might not want to come to Stevens. I just want to say that it's a cold hard fact. And everybody, if I could interview everybody up here, they will tell you the same thing. Like, this is not where you stay. I mean, some people been here, like my trainer has been here for 6 years training and as a company driver. Me necessarily, I wouldn't be here that long, especially as a company driver. Everybody's different, but he's obviously still here. He making the best of it. Like, so don't listen to people who are like, man, F that company, F this. They'll be here and be like, F this company. Like, man, you have other options. Like, there are so many other options out there. So yeah, by the way, if you're coming out here in the summertime, well, it's about to be fall now, so it might get a little cooler. You might want to bring like some very thin, like this might be too thick. This, shout out Syracuse, it's my mom from. Hey family. This shirt is really thick, so you might want to bring like wife beater material type shirts. Now, you can't wear, well, when you're in up on the hill, like when you're in the training before you test out and start waiting for a trainer, you can't wear sleeveless shirts. But when you test out, throw all your thick shirts away if you out here in the heat, because Dallas ain't no joke. This heat is for real. Like, I can't even begin to explain. I be dreading, like, do I really need to go outside to go to the driver's lounge to go pee, or can I hold it? Like, I know that's bad, but it's so hot outside. What else? Light clothing. You might want to have like unlimited music, like that you can have whether or not your phone service is active. Like, downloaded music to your phone, because music got me through a lot. It always does. Bluetooth headphones is what I need to get, like, ASAP, because I got the iPhone 8, and it doesn't have a freaking headphone jack. Like, you have to either charge your phone or you have to use the headphones. You can't do both at the same time, and that's very annoying. So one of the first things I'm getting today, because today is payday, is some Bluetooth headphones. I probably won't get it today. I'll probably wait till next week. What else? Find the light at the end of the tunnel. Go with the flow, but stay on your ground. Like, your trainer is going to try you at some point. It don't matter how nice they are, how cool y'all are. I mean, unless y'all know each other, like before Stevens, then I wrote down go with the flow, but stay in your ground. Like, You kind of just gotta see when it happens. But yeah, exercise, eat right, very important, because you in this heat and not eating right, and I feel weird if I don't stretch and exercise a little bit, like whether that mean walk around the building. Like, people have seen me walking with my headphones in and stop and be like, hey, I see you walking, you working out, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm clearly doing. Like, I have to not sit still because I will go crazy. I've been here for 5-6 weeks. Like, it's crazy. So anyways, we are about to get to the money, so I will holler at y'all. I knew this video was gonna be like 20 minutes. I feel like I accomplished some things though. I feel like I talked about a lot. But if you guys have any questions, you already know, comments, and I will get back when I can. I really appreciate y'all watching, even though I really made this video or these videos for like family and stuff to see my little journey, and for me to go back and look at on like a year from now, like, oh my gosh, I made it. But yes, thank you guys. Holla at me. Ooh, ooh.